John Sargent, a former chief political correspondent at the BBC, slammed the Sussexes as just awful and lambasted them for the damage they have done. Mr. Sargent went on to argue we should never hear from the couple ever again. He said, "I think we should never hear from them again. I would just like to wake up and for someone to say, 'Who do you mean there?' It's just awful, the pointless damage they've done. It's one thing to say they were treated unfairly, you know they weren't." GB News host Dan Wootton then interjected to say he believes the Sussexes had been treated fairly and argued the royal family had laid out the red carpet for them. Mr. Wootton said, "They weren't treated unfairly, the royal family laid out the red carpet for this couple, they got everything they wanted." Twitter users were divided in how they responded to Mr. Sargent and Mr. Wootton's exchange. At Claire's Castle wrote, "Spot on John Sargent. Oh, to never hear from them again." At Stella Royal 111 said, "All UK media should ban any interaction with them or their PR reps." The end. At Axel Knudsen added, "Pretty sure this is mutual, gammon. Wheel on." At Pete Serrell chimed in to say, "They're so obsessed. The coordinated smear campaign is so obvious." At Remain_EU said, "You seem to care about them an awful lot for not wanting to hear about them." The comments come as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge embark on their royal tour of the Caribbean, which has been marred by protests in Belize and Jamaica. Prince William has condemned slavery in a speech in Jamaica while there are concerns that accusations made by the Duchess of Sussex about racism in the royal family may have encouraged Republican sentiment in the region. The Jamaican government has also made it clear that it intends to follow the example of Barbados and become a republic. In other news, Prince Harry must be handled with care as he will inevitably hold a prominent position within the royal family again, according to a leading royal author. They believe this will be the case even if he remains a non-senior member of the firm. However, he warns the remaining royals to be careful how they handle the situation. The Duke of Sussex stepped down as a senior member of the royal family in March 2020, along with his wife Meghan Markle. As a result, he no longer holds military and royal patronages. The royal couple can also no longer carry out engagements as a representative of the monarchy. Additionally, Harry's position in the line of succession to the throne will inevitably change as the children of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge grow up and have their own family. But distinguished royal author Brian Hoey believes that the Duke is set to return to a prestigious position within the family, due to the role his father Charles is destined to inherit following the end of the Queen's reign. Mentioning the reported family rift between the Sussexes and the firm, he said, "One has to remember, in the not-too-distant future, although I hope it is going to be a long way in the future, Harry is going to be the son of the king. So they've got to be very careful how they handle him, you see, because no matter what happens, they can never take that away from him." Harry's bond with the crown will continue to be strong even after the end of Charles's reign, as the Duke's brother Prince William will inherit it next. Speaking about the split between the royals, Mr. Hoey also said a reunion of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex with their family in Britain and introducing their daughter Lilibet Diana to the Queen could help heal the family relationship. He said, "It would be a very easy thing for the rift to be healed between them, very easy." Moreover, he added, the tensions between Meghan and Harry and their royal relatives may not be running as high as the public presume. He said, "It may not be as bad as we on the outside think it is anyway. Because I am absolutely sure the Queen holds no feelings of disapproval towards Harry and Meghan, none whatsoever. And she would certainly welcome them back if they returned, and she would like them to be all together." The Queen spoke highly about Harry and Meghan in all the public statements issued in regard to their decision to leave the firm as working royals, saying they will always be much-loved members of her family. Meghan and Harry also stressed their relationship with the monarch has remained very good following their relocation abroad. Speaking to Oprah Winfrey in early 2021 about the relationship with his family, the Duke said, "I've spoken more to my grandmother in the last year than I have done for many, many years." Asked if they also stay in touch with video calls, Harry replied, "We did a couple of Zoom calls with Archie. My grandmother and I have a really good relationship and an understanding. And I have a deep respect for her. She's my colonel-in-chief, right? She always will be."